Hello, I'm Elton Robinson with your May 5th grain and oilseed update. Heavy spring rains and flooding have occurred in the northern half of Arkansas, as well as in the states of Missouri, Illinois, and parts of Oklahoma. According to Dave Freeze, extension agent for Greene County in Arkansas, the county recently received 6 to 10 inches of rain, halting planting and slowing emergence. Some fields will need spot planting or replanting. The Cache and St. Francis rivers are rising and covering adjacent fields, and at the time these comments were made, more rain was forecast for the area. Some farmers in Arkansas were actually moving out of river bottoms in anticipation of more rain and flooding. According to USDA's crop progress report released Monday, 34% of the U.S. corn crop has been planted, which is on pace with the 5-year average. Planting is 60% complete or better in Illinois, Missouri, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Texas. 27% of the nation's grain sorghum crop has been planted. Around 10% of the U.S. soybean crop is in the ground, with Louisiana, Mississippi, and Arkansas at 50% complete or better. Meanwhile, peanut planting is 12% complete and rice planting is 73% complete. 58% of the U.S. rice crop is emerged compared to a 5-year average of 41%. 42% of the winter wheat crop is headed compared to a 5-year average of 34%. 54% of the crop is listed in good to excellent condition compared to a 5-year average of 61%. The following weekly export summary is based on reports from exporters for the period April 21st through the 27th. Wheat exports of 622,900 metric tons were up 2% from the previous week, but down 2% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations were the Philippines, Japan, Mexico, Nigeria, and Guatemala. Corn exports of 1.22 million metric tons were down 11% from the previous week and 10% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included Japan, Mexico, South Korea, Peru, and Saudi Arabia. With China back into the picture, grain sorghum exports of 73,100 metric tons were up noticeably from the previous week, but down 39% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included China, Mexico, and South Korea. Rice exports of 70,100 metric tons were down 13% from the previous week and 12% from the prior 4-week average. Japan, Haiti, Mexico, South Korea, and Canada were primary destinations. Soybean exports of 640,400 metric tons were down 9% from the previous week, but up 2% from the prior 4-week average. Destinations included the Netherlands, China, Mexico, Indonesia, and the Philippines. Soybean meal exports of 231,000 metric tons were up 35% from the previous week. Destinations primarily Colombia, the Philippines, Mexico, Honduras, and Canada. Soybean oil exports of 28,200 metric tons were down 14% from the previous week. Destinations were South Korea, Mexico, Canada, and France. Beef exports of 12,800 metric tons were down 7% from the previous week. Primary destinations Japan, South Korea, Hong Kong, Mexico, and Canada. Pork exports of 25,100 metric tons was a marketing year high, up 23% from the previous week. Destinations were primarily Mexico, Japan, South Korea, China, and Canada. Well, that's it for this week's report. I'm Elton Robinson. See you next time.